Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live session. Please let me know if my voice is audible. You can just type audible in the live chat. Yeah, thank you so much for confirming. Thank you. And yes, so once again, welcome everyone for the session. So today, in today's session, particularly, we will be discussing about the Infosys placement drive. I mean, the written test of it, where I'll be concentrating on the mathematical ability section. Okay, so this will go on. The sessions will go on. The next session will be on Wednesday and followed by Friday. Wednesday you'll be having reasoning ability, and on Friday you'll have verbal ability. So this is how the master class. This is a master class timetable. Yes. So yeah, thank you for mentioning it as audible in the live chat. So before I start with the type of questions that you can generally expect in the Infosys test. Let me tell you about who we are. So we have been helping students to realize their dreams, and we have been doing this for last 14 years, and we are really happy to help students so that they can upgrade their skills. And we have been doing this in different domains, like it could be personality development, it could be preparation for the interview, and upgrading their skills. It could be technical skills or aptitude skills. And we have been conducting sessions on YouTube. And also we have been giving offline classes as well. So a little bit about myself. My name is Likith, and I have been in this training industry for 6 years, and I've trained in top universities and thousands of students. So this is a little bit of introduction about myself. I would just want to tell you one thing, like if at all anyone is new to this live session, if anyone is joining for the first time, please do join our Telegram channel, that is Ethnus Codemithra. So if you haven't joined yet, please do join today, where we will be giving you some updates. And if at all we get any updates regarding the upcoming placement drives, or if we have any updates regarding the drives that's going to happen, we will be posting it in the Telegram channel. So please do join this Telegram channel for any further updates and also quizzes and placement drive related information. Yes. Now talking about the Infosys drive, which is going to happen soon. I think you will get a notification whenever it is there for you or for your college. So what are the things that you need to keep in mind? See, first of all, let me tell you about the test, like the written test format. So totally there will be 54 questions, and time duration is 100 minutes. Okay. And the type of the divisions that you will have in the Infosys placement written test is that you'll have reasoning ability, mathematical ability, verbal ability, pseudocode, and puzzle. So this is a new pattern. Updated pattern, you could say, where the number of questions have been made up and down. Talking about mathematical ability, you'll have 10 questions and for 35 minutes, which you need to answer in 35 minutes. Reasoning ability, 15 questions, which you need to answer in 25 minutes. Verbal ability, 20 questions, you need to answer in 20 minutes. And pseudocode, 5 questions in 10 minutes, and puzzle, 4 questions in 10 minutes. So overall, you'll have 54 questions, which you need to answer in 100 minutes. So in today's session, I'll be concentrating on what are the probable questions that could be asked based on the questions that was asked previously. So every year there are certain type of question, certain type of topics which you can expect, right? So we will be giving, I'll be discussing about those questions. So it will be kind of a question and answer session. I'll be displaying certain question on the screen. I'll give you some time for you to solve by yourself, and later we can we'll discuss the solution for that. So this is a session, so let's get started with that. And So any doubt, and one more thing, if you have any doubt, you can definitely post it in the live chat. We will try to answer it as soon as possible, because we may not be able to see all the chat at a time, but definitely we'll try to answer that. And meanwhile, when I give some time limit, if you get an answer within that time limit, please do type in the live chat. Okay, so let's make this session more interactive by you can make it more interactive by typing your answers in the live chat. Yes, so let's get started with the first question, expected question or probable question in mathematical ability. So let's see what's that first one. Yes, so let's start with a very simple question maybe. The total of every single common number from 75 to 97 is. So they're asking for the sum. So sounds a little bit easy. What do you think is the correct answer? Let me know the answer. So here are the 4 options. You can choose one. So 1 minute starts now. Okay guys, let me know what's the answer. You can type your answers in the live chat. Almost like I think 30 seconds are done. You have still 30 more seconds. So let me see who will answer. I'll definitely tell the name of the person who has given the correct answer in the live chat. Please let me know the answers in the live chat. So you have still 20 more seconds. Okay, so thank you so much for typing out the answer. I'm so happy to see a few answers. Nikita, Navna, Taruna. So many of them are giving option B as an answer. That is 1798. Yes, 1798. 1958, 1978. Okay, C, D. Oh, there's a mixed answer here. Mixed answer I could see here. Let's see what's the correct answer. Let's find out the correct answer. Okay. Okay. Now, one thing you need to know here, the single common number is nothing but natural number. Common number is nothing but natural number. So whenever you want to find the sum of natural number, total in the sense they're asking for sum. Okay. So if you want to find the sum of natural numbers, remember this formula. It's nothing but n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So this is a formula that you're going to use. I'm sure that most of them would have used this same formula. So let me just type it out here. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, now this is natural numbers starting from 1. Okay, like suppose if I take in place of n, if I take 75, that means sum of natural numbers starting from 1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, go on. Like that it goes on. But 75 and 97, the numbers between them, if you want to find out, you need to subtract. Okay, the subtract number. Here also you have to be very careful. See, here it is sum of natural numbers from 1 to 97. Okay, minus sum of natural numbers from 1 to 74. Yes, here. So if you consider 75, obviously we will be missing out there, right? So we have to consider till 1 to 74. If you do this, you will get the answer. There are high chances that people might select from 1 to 75. Now 1 to 97, the sum, if you take, it will be including from 1 to 74 also. So that you need to eliminate. Yes, then let's apply the formula and find out the answer. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. Here n is 97. So it is 97 into 97 plus 1, which is 98 divided by 2. I think you can also try to solve and see whether the answer that you gave is matching or not. Here it is 74. N is 74. So 74 into 75. How it is 75? Because n plus 1 divided by 2. So you need to solve this one and find out the answer. See what is the answer that you get. 97 into 98 divided by 2. So here I think you can cancel this out. This will be 49. So you can just multiply 97 into 49, and here if I cancel this 74, I'll get 37. So 37 into 75. So 97 into 49. Let me know what is the answer. 97 into 49. Actually write 49 as 50 minus 1, okay, and then you can multiply 97 into 50 minus 97. You can do that. We'll get 97 into 50 is 4850. Again, you can subtract 97 from that. You'll get 4753 minus 37 into 75 will give you 2775. So if you find out the answer, you'll get it. Yes, it is 1978. That's the correct answer, which is option D. Okay. So this is how we've solved this problem, and I think option D, 1978 first, correct answer was given by Harish DV. Yes, Harish, you gave the answer first. Very good. Followed by Danya, I think. Yes. So you all gave the correct answer. Very good. Keep it up. See, mistakes are especially here. 75. Okay, so here's one more question on the screen. 1 minute to solve this problem, and your time starts now. A card is drawn at random from a well-shuffled pack of cards. 52 cards. Find the probability that it is either an ace or a spade. So you can type out your answers in the live chat. Okay, last few seconds. Okay, so many of them have given the answer. Very good. That's awesome. Last few more seconds. So I think many of them are giving option A as an answer. So let's see what's the correct answer. And time up. Okay. So here is a solution for this problem. So you can expect problems based on probability. If you just observe the previous year question papers, previous year questions that was asked in Infosys, probability was one of the common question, you could say. So here is a solution for this problem, and they have given hello guys, let me know if now you are able to hear. It's audible. I think there was some kind of network issue. Yeah, so please let me know now if I'm audible. So 4 by 52 plus 13 by 52 minus 1 by 52. Why 1 by 52? Because we need to subtract one card, which is both. See, out of 4 aces, 1 will be spade, right? So you need to subtract that. So if you subtract it and if you solve this, you'll get the answer as 2 by 13. So this is the correct answer, which is option A. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is an interesting question here. Number of triangles formed in a polygon having 15 sides is. Okay, so it's an interesting question. So what do you think the correct answer is? Let me give you 1 minute to solve this problem, and your time starts now. So you have to find the number of triangles which is formed in a polygon having 15 sides. You have 20 more seconds, so please let me know the answers. You can type out the answers in the live chat. Okay, so few of them are saying option D is the correct answer. And last few seconds, yes, time up. So you can expect these kind of questions, okay? Areas, perimeter, volume. So these kind of questions are quite common in Infosys written test. So you can just try to solve different problems, and one of the basic thing is you need to know the formulas also. But here it is a simple question. They have given a polygon which has 15 sides. The meaning of 15 sides is nothing but it has 15 vertices also. So in that polygon, the vertices is a point where two lines meet. So when there are 15 vertices, if you want to form a triangle, you need 3 of those points, right? Out of 15, only 3 is enough. 3 points are enough to form one triangle. So that's it. That itself will give the answer. Out of 15 points, 3 points are enough to form a triangle. So if you join that 3 points, you will get the triangle. So here we need to solve this one, 15C3. So to solve 15C3, you just have to multiply 15 into 14 into 13 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. Yes. So if you solve this, you will get the answer. I think yes. So most of them have answered option D. So is option D the correct answer? So let's solve this quickly. I think yes. So here we have 3, 5, 2, 7. So 5 into 7 into 13 is what it is there. So 5 into 7 into 13. So if I have to solve this without calculator, I would consider 13 as 10 plus 3. You can just multiply. There's no wrong in that. But 70 plus 21 is what I get. 70 plus 21 is 91. So 5 into 91, if I multiply, I'll get the answer as 455. Okay. So 455 is the correct answer here. Yes. So I think few of them have answered. D. Divya, yes, you answered first. Very good. Followed by Mohammed Imran. Yes, you both have given correct answer very quickly. That's awesome. So let's move on to the next question. So the next question is on the screen. Okay, this is an interesting question. This was also, a similar kind of question was asked in the previous year. A rabbit is tied to one end of an equilateral triangle of side 5 meter with a rope length of 8 meter. The rabbit is not allowed to travel inside the triangle. Then find the maximum area covered by the rabbit. So here are the 4 options, and your time starts now. This is an interesting question. As I already mentioned, problems on areas, volume, perimeter, these are all the expected one. Okay, so you can get question related to these. So here is a question where there is an equilateral triangle. So you need to find the area, the maximum area covered by the rabbit. The rabbit, it's allowed to move around within that region which is tied to a rope of length 8 meter. So many are saying option A. And last few seconds, yes, time up. So let's see what's the solution. So I just got only 2 to 3 answers. Okay, yes, so everyone have answered. Most of them have answered. So let's see what's the solution for this. So here a rabbit is tied to one particular point, that is point A. Let me just write here, point A. And the length of that rope is 8 meter. And they have said there is a triangle with one point, equilateral triangle with one point A. So this rabbit should not go in this area, but the rabbit can cover the remaining area. So it can, with the radius of 8 meter, it can go anywhere, but only the triangle portion it should not enter. The rabbit should not enter. They have not mentioned anything about the rope, that the rope should not be inside the triangle. They have not mentioned that. They've only said rabbit should not enter the triangle. So the rabbit can come be here also, at this particular point also. So it can be anywhere else also. So that's why you need to just subtract the area of an equilateral triangle from the area of the circle. So that will give you the answer. Now area of the circle, we all know it is pi r square. So you can just use that formula here. So area of the circle minus area of the triangle. So this will give you the answer. Circle is pi r square. So pi r is 8 square minus area of an equilateral triangle. So you need to remember the formula. The area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 into side square. Okay, side square here, side of a triangle is, that's mentioned as 5 meter. Okay, so 5 square. So if you solve this, you will get the answer. So what do you think the correct answer is? I think A and D is what as a common answer I could see. So let's quickly solve this. It is 64 pi. 64 pi, you can, I think you can solve it. Let me just erase this one. So you can solve it here. So you have 64 pi is 22 by 7 minus root 3 by 4 into 25, because 5 square is 25. Okay. So let's solve this one. So 64 into 22 divided by 7, you can approximate also, or you can solve like that only. 64 into 22, you can multiply. 64 into 22, then you can divide it by 7. 64 into 22, I would multiply 64 into 11 into 2. That would be easy. So 64 into 11, if you add the center value, 64 into 11 will give you 704. Then you can multiply that with 2 to get the answer. So I think you will get 14,8, and that you can divide it by 7. And here root 3, remember you need to know the root, square root from 1 obviously it's easy, square root of from 2 to 10, at least from 2 to 10 you should know all the square roots. So here square root of 3 is 1.73 into 25 divided by 4. Okay, so you need to solve this one. So I think here you will get something like 201.1 minus 1.73 into 25. So this one will be 1.73 into 25. We'll get 0.43 into 25 divided by 4. Already I divided it. So you'll get the answer as something like 10.8. So when you multiply this, you will get the answer as 190.24 meters square. Okay. So yeah, I think many of them have answered it also. So what's the answer for this? And there are 4 options, that is A, B, C, and D. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to solve this problem. So, and here is the question. An express train A starts at 2:30 p.m. from Nampally station and travels towards Vizag station at speed of 80 km per hour. Another express train starts at 4:30 p.m. from Nampally station to Vizag station at speed of 100 km per hour. How far away from station Nampally will the 2 trains meet? You can type out your answers in the live chat. Yes, and time up. So let me see how many of them have answered. Okay, so this is a problem on time, speed, and distance, and you can expect problems on time, speed, and distance also. Okay, so here this is a problem based on a relative speed. Okay, so there are 2 trains. Express train A starts at 2:30 p.m. from one particular station and it travels towards one more station at speed of 80 km per hour. So another express train starts at 4:30 p.m. from Nampally station to Vizag station at speed of 100 km per hour. How far away from station Nampally will the 2 trains meet? Okay, so now let's try to find the solution for this question. Okay, so remember this formula for time taken to meet each other is a distance divided by the relative speed. Okay, and let me know in the live chat, what do you think the relative speed will be when 2 objects are traveling in the same direction? Do we need to subtract or do we need to add it? Okay, now here one train starts from A, okay, and it goes here. It starts at 2:30 p.m. Okay, there's one more train that starts from the same station, that is a Nampally station, and it starts at 4:30 p.m. Okay, so obviously the starting time is different here. In both the case, the starting time is different. So you need to find out at 4:30 p.m. Okay, at 4:30 p.m. what will be the distance traveled? You can also type the answer in the live chat. What is the distance traveled by the train from 2:30 to 4:30? It is 2 hours, right? In 1 hour, it can travel 80 kilometers. So in 2 hours, it will be double of that, which is 160 kilometer. That's the distance traveled by that train, express train A. Now the other train starts at 4:30, so it will cover a certain distance. If you see the speed, first train is 80 km per hour, second train is 100 km per hour. So obviously the second train will cover that first train. It will reach the first train. It will meet the first train. So to find out the answer, first let's find out the time taken to meet each other, which is the distance between them. What is the distance that the second train should cover, or should cover in order to meet the first train? That is the difference between them, right? So difference between both the train is 160 kilometer. That means the second train should first cover 160 kilometer, which the train A is ahead of, divided by the relative speed. Relative speed, since both the objects are starting from the same station, the relative speed will be, as you all mentioned, you should subtract. Okay, so let's subtract the relative speed. 100 minus 8, we get 20. So now if you solve this, you will get 8 hours. Okay, so that is the time duration from 4:30. After 8 hours, both the train will meet, since both of them are traveling in the same direction. So here the question asks is how far from station Nampally. So from here, 8 hours would be, see, it's the speed of, let's consider the second train. The speed of the second train is 100 km per hour. So distance traveled by that train in 8 hours will be equal to, see, distance is speed into time. What is the speed of this train? It is 100 km per hour. What is the time duration that this train takes to meet the first train? It is 8 hours. So totally 800 km is the distance traveled by this second train before it meets the first train. So 800 km is the correct answer. First find out the time taken to meet each other, the formula is simple. It is distance by relative speed. Distance, what is the distance? The gap between them. Okay, so whenever you're finding the relative distance, relative time or time taken to meet each other, the distance will be the distance between two objects. So here it is 160 kilometer is the initial distance divided by 20 is the relative speed. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. A number when divided by 357 gives 5 as a remainder. Find the remainder when the same number is divided by 17. Okay, so here are the options. Try to find the answer. Maybe within 1 minute you can get the answer. A number when divided by 357 gives 5 as a remainder. Find the remainder when the same number is divided by 17. Okay. Time up, and let's see what is the answer. A number when divided by 357 gives 5 as a remainder. So let me write it down. A number when it is divided by 357 gives 5 as a remainder. Now when the same number is divided by 17, they're asking what is the remainder. So this is what the question is. Now let's use this. See, we all know there is a relation between dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. For the first one, n by 357. 357 is the it's a divisor, n is a dividend and 5 is a remainder. So let's apply the formula for the first one. You'll get n is equal to 357. I don't know the quotient, so let me write it as q plus remainder is 5. So this is a formula for the first one. Now when this same number is divided by 17, so what I'll do, I'll divide here itself with 17, both the side with 17. And let's see what's the remainder. Now 357q plus 5 divided by 17. You see whether it will get cancelled or not. See whether 357 is a multiple of 17. Okay. So if you just look it out, 17 2s are 34 and 1 is a remainder. So 17, yes. So you'll get 17 1s are 17, 20 1s are 357. So it is divisible. So obviously 5 is a 1 which is remaining, and 5 divided by 17, remainder is 5. So when n is divided by 17, the remainder that you get will be 5. Okay. So 5 is the correct answer, which is option A. So these kind of questions are quite commonly repeated. So you can just have a look at it, especially problem based on remainders or divisibility. Okay. A number when divided by 357 gives 5 as a remainder. Find the remainder when the same number is divided by 17. Now let's go to the next question, and the next question is on the screen. Okay, so this is again a simple question, and again questions on percentages. You can expect questions on percentages also. In a fraction, the numerator is 20% less than the denominator. The sum of fraction and its reciprocal is, okay? In a fraction, the numerator is 20% less than the denominator. The sum of fraction and its reciprocal is, so let's see how many of them will get it right. The time starts now. So if you see option A, it is 2 1 by 2, option B 2 1 by 6, option C 2 1 by 20, and option D 3 1 by 3. Okay. Okay, so I'm expecting some answers in the live chat. Please do type the answers in the live chat if you know the answer for this. In a fraction, the numerator is 20% less than the denominator. The sum of the fraction and its reciprocal is. So many of them are saying like it's B12. Okay, so that is 2 by, I guess it's 2 1 by 2, and B2 1 by 6. Yes. Time up, and let's see what's the solution. See, 20% of one more number, and we don't know what is that number, and they're saying it's the denominator. In a fraction, the numerator is 20% less than the denominator. Now we don't know the denominator, so what we can take is we can take denominator as 100. Okay, suppose if the denominator is 100, then the numerator is 20% less of that. So what do you think the numerator is? The numerator will be what number? So in a fraction, the numerator is 20%. Please let me know in the live chat. Okay, so the numerator is 20% less, in the sense 20% of 100 is 20. So again, if we reduce it, you will get 80, right? So 80 is the numerator. Okay, now if you just reduce it, it will be 4 by 5. So this is what you get, the sum of the fraction and its reciprocal. So this is a fraction that we got, and yes, so many of them are typing out the answers now. Very good. So 4 by 5 plus the reciprocal of this is 5 by 4. Okay, now if you add this up, I think it will get 20 as a denominator. 16 plus 5 into 5 is 25. Okay, so 16 plus 25 divided by 20 here. 16 plus 25 is nothing but 41. So you get 41 by 20, which is nothing but 22 is a 40 and 1 is a remainder. Yes, so 2 1 by 20, that is option C is the correct answer. I think the top correct answer is given by Saurabh. Yes, Jiva, you gave the correct answer. Lokesh, Raj, yes, you all gave the correct answer. Very good. So 2 1 by 20 is the correct answer. So you just have to find the reciprocal of it and add it to the fraction. So you might also get the question on Hcf and Lcm. So here is one of such example which was asked in the previous year. If a is equal to x cube y square and b is equal to xy cube, then find the Hcf of a and b. Okay, the Hcf of a and b is, so here is your time limit. Try if you could get the answer within 1 minute. You can type out the option here. So it is A, B, C or D. Sorry for that. I think now it should be visible. Okay. So let's see the solution for this problem. Okay, now a is given as a is equal to it's given a is equal to x cube y square. So this is what is given here. So let me just write it here, maybe it will be easy. So here if you see, x has x cube and here it is x. So you can just see the problem and you can guess the answer. Remember, in HCF only the common base has to be taken. If you see both of this, x is common here, and if you see both, y is also common. Okay, so x and y both are common here. In HCF you need to take the lowest power of x and y. The lowest power of x is 1 here, so I'm going to take that, and the lowest power of y, among y square and y cube, the lowest power of y is again you have 2, so y square. So x y square is the correct answer, which is option A. Yes, so option A is the correct answer here. So x cube y square and xy cube, the HCF of them is xy square. So suppose if the question was asked as LCM, then what do you think the answer is? Please let me know that also in the live chat. Okay, so correct answer for this was given by, that is xy square. Divya Paramesh gave the answer first. Very good, that's the correct answer. So suppose if LCM was asked, what do you think the correct answer would be? Yeah, thank you so much for joining our session. So if you haven't joined our Telegram channel, please do join our Telegram channel, Ethnus Codemithra. And yes, so if you I think few of them have asked many doubts, so we would try to reply it in the live chat. So thank you so much for joining our session, live session. And next session is on Wednesday, that is on reasoning ability, and the next session, and after that you will have one more session on Friday, which is on verbal ability. So thank you so much. You can call this number which is there on the screen if you have any doubt, 7815095095. Also, you can join our you can like our Facebook page, Instagram, and join our Telegram channel. And please don't forget to subscribe our channel, Ethnus Codemithra, to get any updates if we have any live session going on. So thank you so much for being a part of this live session. So this is Likith signing off. Thank you.